Those big marine turbines really pushing these MTI along. Speeds over 150 miles an hour shown here. Round in the corner in Key West Harbor right there. Miss Geico, Scott Begovich, Mark Granite, and John Hagan, team owner, making their way around the course. There you see the Bell 407 helicopter piloted by Russell Kilpatrick, keeping tabs on the racing action for freeze frame video, as he has for many years. Very special thanks to Russell for all his support over the years. Making their way towards turn one, Team Miss Geico 113. AMF Offshore Racing, Scott Begovich, Mark Granite. Coming down now on Warpaint, this is Bob Vesper in his 40-foot Apache Michael Peters cat. Ron Roman is the throttle man. The boat is rigged and maintained by Kurtz Marine of Brick, New Jersey. Sponsors include Suncoast Sales and Service, Swipe Bikes, and Kurtz Marine Competition Center. Special thanks to Kurt Berger, Jim Dyke, and Ron Roman for all their help in reconstruction and modifying Warpaint. We'll be looking forward to a more competitive 2008 season. Bob Barrett Vesper is the driver. Ron Hammer Roman is the throttle man. Kurt Berger is the crew chief. And the manager is Patty Raffa. Ron Roman, the throttle man aboard Warpaint, already won the race earlier today, but was taken away from them due to a penalty. Team Warpaint motoring along right now in the Super Cat 750 class. Heading around turn 2 with Team Warpaint, heading into the harbor. .38-foot Michael Peters Apache running strong in the Superboat class. Team Warpaint number 38, sponsored by Swipe Wipe, Suncoast Sales and Service, and Kurtz Marine Competition Center. And into Key West Harbor, Bob Vesper and Ron Roman. Coming down now on the Supercat 750 liter. This is US 1 reliable carrier, specialized automotive transport. Owned by Tom Abrams, throttled by Steve Curtis. This is a MPI powered by Sterling inboards with Mercury number 6 drive. Tom Abrams from Northville, Michigan, and Steve Curtis from England. Last year's national champion. The winner today will be the national champion for 2007 in the Offshore Pro Series. Getting ready to round turn one. This is Reliable Carriers making their way to the back leg of Key West. Coming down now on number 45. This is J.D. Byrider out of Ohio. Tony Marcantonio is the owner and driver of J.D. Byrider. He is from Dover, Ohio. Mark Kowalski from Hickory, Ohio is the throttle man. This team, sponsored by J.D. Byrider, is also sponsored by Tubi Style Exhaust and Weissman Traction Products out of California. It's a 388 skater powered by a pair of CC Performance engines with Weissman number 6 drives on the back of the boat. Very strong running team. Has had some great runs in 2007 as part of the Offshore Pro Series. Right now they're doing a great job motoring along heading into Key West Harbor. Mark Kowalski and Tony Marcantonio. Round in turn one here in Key West. see tight competition in the Cat 750 class. J.D. Byrider currently running second place right now, just behind Reliable Carrier. Is the final race here on Wednesday, race 3 of 3 for the Wednesday, where we're going to run 9 races this week. We'll be racing 3 races again Friday and 3 races on Sunday. And Freeze Frame Video will bring you all those races and racing action. J.D. Byrider running into the harbor turn here in Key West. Second place in Cat 750. Tony Marcantonio and Mark Kowalski. Coming down now on number 57. This is a 44-foot MTI built in 2002. This is Nichols Offshore. Sponsors aboard Nichols Offshore include Ashton Boat Construction, Nichols Offshore, Live Bait, and Antonio's. There you can see Reliable Carriers going down right there, losing power as Nichols goes by now into second place. That puts J.D. Byrider in the lead, first place overall, which should allow J.D. Byrider to capture the national championships for 2007. On board Nichols Offshore, though, we have new owner and driver Paul Boudreau. On the throttles, Billy Moore. Joe Phillips is the crew out of Orange Beach, Alabama. This boat is based out of the South, we should say, because the new owner from New Orleans, Billy Moore, lives in North Carolina, and the crew lives in Orange Beach, Alabama. Very successful team with this Sterling-powered MTI. Paul Boudreau doing a great job in Nichols Offshore as the new owner. Team Chili Dog leading the way. Second place in Cat 750 class. Running across the back leg here with Nichols Offshore, Paul Boudreau on the wheel, Billy Moore on the throttles. Trying to chase down J.D. Byrider in the Cat 750 class, rounding turns 2, heading into Key West Harbor. You can see as they zoom past start-finish line right here of the outer mole here at the Truman Annex, Team Nichols Offshore. Other sponsors aboard Nichols Offshore include Atlas Boats and Panther Helicopters. Team Nichols battling right now with J.D. Byrider on this, the first day of racing here in Key West. Freeze Frame Video would like to welcome Paul Boudreau to the wonderful world of offshore racing and wish him continued success throughout his offshore racing campaign. Nichols Offshore currently second place, doing a great job. Billy Moore, Paul Boudreau. Looking back now on the outer leg here in Key West as the time runs down here on the first day of racing. This is number 12 BTM Marine. This is a 40-foot MTI powered by a pair of Sterling 750 horsepower inboards coupled to the Mercury number 6 drive. This boat is the 2004, 2005, 2006 world champion in the Superboat Cat class. Bill Mazzoni is the owner and normal driver. Mike Siebold is in the driver's seat this week, along with Ben Robertson from South Carolina on the throttle. Leon Woolert is the crew chief. Adam Canis is the crew. This boat is rigged and maintained by BTM Custom Marine in Delray Beach, Florida. Heading into Key West Harbor, past Fort Zachary Taylor Park right there, and then along the outer mole pier. You see all the fans and spectators gathered to watch this, the third race of 9 that we'll be bringing you this week here at Freeze Frame Video. Making their way past Mallory Square, 2 former tunnel boat racers, Michael Siebold and Ben Robertson. So you see them on the outside leg right there. Currently running third place in the Cat 750 class, Team BTM Marine, number 12, 40-foot MTI powered by Sterling. Heading out of Key West Harbor now, right by Sunset Key. Team BTM giving chase to JD Byrider and Nichols Offshore, which are 1-2 in the Cat 750 class after Reliable Carriers failed to finish. Here comes Bud Select, getting ready to go by on the outside, leading overall in this third and final race here on Wednesday. Dave Scott, the owner and driver aboard Budweiser Select. John Tomlinson, the throttle man, in the number 11. This beautiful 50-foot Mystic, powered by Sterling 1,550 horsepower inboards, coupled to the Trimax surface drives. Having a flawless run thus far in this race here on the first day. Number 11, Budweiser Select, owned by Naughty Marine Inc. out of Edwardsville, Illinois. Dave Scott, the driver. John Tomlinson, the throttle man. Other sponsors include Budweiser Select and NaughtyBoats.com, as well as Anheuser-Busch Inc. Dave Scott, the driver. John Tomlinson, the throttle man. Myrick Coyle is the crew chief.